Hi, I'm Streaky from Streaky.com. Today I'm telling you what to do when you lose clients. It's never nice to lose clients, really. I've lost a lot in my time, obviously, and gained a lot. And I used to take it really personally. For when I was working early on, I would find that I was so involved in a project and felt like part of the team and part of the setup. And then when they went and mastered the next album with someone else, or the new singles with another mastering engineer, I found that not difficult to deal with, but upsetting and annoying and gutted. And that's how I always feel. It doesn't matter whether they're massive or really small artists. I just feel that when you put loads of effort into mastering for someone and you really feel part of it, and you've been chatting to them about their music, and you hear it out in the charts, and you hear albums and stuff around people's houses, and you were part of that, and then you're not part of their new thing, it becomes really annoying, and that pain in your chest that's a gutter, in the way that, like, when you get chucked by a girlfriend and then you see her with somebody else, it's, you know, that horrible sinking feeling. But the way that I've found to deal with this, which works for me, and it's some good advice for you, is you need to turn that around and see what you didn't do for that client, for why they went somewhere else. So it's always going to be something that you did. It's not something that they did. You might have done a great job and made it sound really good, but there was obviously something else that was lacking in the relationship that you had with them. With clients, it's all about relationships, and it's all about dealing with that. So did they not think you were good enough because they didn't know enough about the other stuff you were working on? Have you not promoted yourself around them enough? Have you not spoken to them enough? There's always things that you could have done as part of the relationship that means that you've kind of lost it and let them down in a way that they don't even realise that's happened, and you don't, because you're kind of just muddling on, getting on with the next track and the next album or whatever. But you need to be able to keep in touch with these people so that that relationship carries on growing. If you had a girlfriend, for want of a better analogy, and you never called her or never showed up or didn't show any interest in her, then obviously she's going to go off with someone else, and you'll be left on your own. So it's the kind of same thing with the relationships you've got in any business, but in music, for what I know, is that there's something that you haven't done. So what you need to do is, every time you lose a client, don't feel down, but use it as an opportunity to learn what you should have done and where it broke down, and then move that forward to your other relationships that you're building with your new clients, and then you'll grow with those, and that you'll feel part of their team. They're never going to naturally feel like they owe you anything, and they don't owe you anything. You're lucky enough to have worked on their music in the first place, but you need to then keep that connection with them. So a top tip that I've got, and something that I use, is I've got a thing called a top 50 list. And that top 50 list is all the people that are my highest people, so like my VIP list. And they're people I want to stay on their radar. So every quarter I'll get in touch with them in some way, whether that's an Instagram DM, or I've spoken to them on the phone, or I've emailed them, or I've done some work with them, and I make sure they know what's going on in my career and what I'm doing, and I'll want to know about, obviously, what's going on with them, more importantly. And then I'm just keeping them aware of me. And that top 50 list, I'm always culling people off the bottom, as they're not people that I want to associate with or deal with, and then adding new people in. So have this top 50 list, work on it, and get that list so it's just getting better and better and better, and more, the contacts are getting stronger and bigger and more advanced, and that means your career is going to grow as their careers grow. It's not anything sinister that I'm doing there. I'm just making sure that I'm aware of who are the most important people in my life, work-wise, and my business, and where they're going and where I can go with them. And I can then help them to get somewhere, and they can help me too. So top 50 list, VIP list, get yours, write it, keep culling the people off the bottom, and just get more people on there, better and better, and make sure that you're in contact with them at least every quarter. When they've got an album coming up, you're front of mind, and when you want something from them, it's easier for you to ask them for it because you're in their consciousness. As soon as you go out of their consciousness, after like 6 months, 8 months, something like that, they're already thinking about a different mastering engineer or a different engineer, and so it's harder for you to approach them. So you need to be always thinking, okay, I need to be keeping in contact, keeping these people on my radar, and so that I'm on their radar, and then it just makes all the every bit of business flow, and it just keeps people aware of you, of what you're doing, and keeps business coming in, basically. So I hope that's helped you. If you like this kind of information, I have a newsletter on my website, streaky.com. Please go and sign up there. I do giveaways and I do discounts for pro audio equipment and software and things, and I also point you in the directions of things that I'm interested in, things that I'm reading, things that I'm finding online, videos I've seen, and all that kind of stuff. It's called the Audio Anoraks newsletter, so please go to streaky.com and sign up there. Thanks for watching. Bye.